and June, everyone. We are still waiting for our guest speakers to be here. And today we're going to conduct this section in bilingual, so friends, no worries, you will be able to understand it. I see we have over 50 hands raising up. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, and shout out to all of our friends over here. I see Char. Char, I'm going to bring you up over here. Digging you from the people, mountain people see. Oh my goodness. Let me search again. Looking for our beloved guest speaker, Char. Found so many hands over here. Let's try again. I would like to put some hands down first so that I could see. Oh my goodness, finally I found Char. Thank you so much. Yes, connecting. It's just so exciting. Finally, we found you.
Hey, how's it going?
GM, 1 more minute left. Let's check our mics. How about that, everyone? Would you like to open your mic and say, Memeland or Binance? Awesome. Let's check our mics, everyone.
Memeland.
Memeland Digital Platform.
Ahoy! Can you hear me?
Yes, right.
Ahoy, can you hear me as well?
Ahoy, Char. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So first of all, sorry for the background noise. Right, we are actually at a pier. Yeah, because we are having a Memeland event in Hong Kong. So that right now we just drop off the ship and then just do the AMA, and then after that we have to go back to the ship again. Yeah.
This is just fantastic. You could hear the waves, the sounds, right? And by the pier, just amazing because today, okay, we would like to also start today's event. Hello, everyone. We're going to conduct this in this section in 2 languages, so don't worry, you will be able to understand. Binance Spaces Web3 观察室 ，SocialFi 浪潮来袭，社交大风将起，如何提前卡位呢？且听到我们深度解析。Binance Spaces Web3 Observatory, the SocialFi wave is coming. How to getting early? Let's listen to the experts' in-depth analysis. Today, November 2nd, 2023, 6 p.m. in Hong Kong by the pier. Listening to the West of Ocean and 6 a.m. over here, early morning, New York City now. This is your host, Moonlight, the top host on Binance Live and head of community and BD at Oliver's. We'll make many important announcements today, so friends, please stay here all the time and please pay attention to each of the messages in case you miss anything. Especially for all of you tuning in today, there's a chance to win rewards. During the end of today's show, we'll have reserved several opportunities for on-stage questions. Simply apply to join the Binance Space discussion and you will have the chance to win. Make sure to listen and don't miss out. Our special guests today make one of the strongest lineups this year, especially when you consider the guests themselves and their official Twitter accounts. They collectively have about 7 million Twitter followers, and right here in today's Binance Space. Oh, actually, I am looking for our Memeland's official Twitter handle. Can anyone help me to find it? We would like to bring it up as well. Thank you so much because yeah, our Memeland official Twitter handle is very, very important today and we want it to be on the stage as well. Thank you. Now, I'm going to turn into Mandarin Chinese. 各位听众和观众朋友们，大家好！今天是11月2日，香港时间晚上6点钟，纽约时间的早上6点钟，在这边跟大家说早安，GM，我是主持人月光，同时是币安直播流量冠军，奥利社区和 BD 负责人。今天是我们 Binance Space 的币安时间，这次我们要聊的是明天即将上线 Binance Meme Coin。节目现场会公布很多重要的讯息，再麻烦各位亲爱的听众朋友们留在空间里面，同时帮我们主办方Binance中文、明文以及加密们关注起来 ，Please give them a follow， 并且点赞转发今天我们这场节目的链接。另外，今天收听节目的各位都有机会获得奖励哦。节目最后我们特别设置了几位上麦提问的机会。Everyone loves prizes, right? Shout out to Vic, thank you so much. 只要是你上麦成功，就可以获得奖励了。所以大家一定要收听，而且提问不要错过。我们今天莅临现场的嘉宾，正是今年阵容最坚强的一期节目啦。尤其是嘉宾们自己以及官方推特账号相加起来，总共有差不多700万的推特粉丝，就在今天这场节目里面。我们也很期待能够听嘉宾们一起来聊他们对 Memeland 这个现象级项目的看法，同时来听听 Memeland 团队以及 OG 船长和大佬们的经验分享吧。最后当然也有保留时间给大家上麦，跟我们的 CEO 间的主角 Ray 一起来直接对话。让我们再次以热烈掌声欢迎 Nine CEO and Memeland co-founder Mr. Ray Chan and Memeland Chief of Staff Mr. Char, Memeland VIP holder DJ Plus 月光鸭嘴兽 Memeland VIP holder Gay Regis PM 鲍里龙 and Curify Core Team Member Mr. Block 区块先生Victor co-founder Mr. Vic. Now we would like to invite our guest speakers to introduce themselves following the order of our event banner. 我们现在来邀请嘉宾来进行现场的自我介绍，我们将会按照海报上的顺序来进行哦。谢谢大家。So now first we would like to invite Nike CEO and Memeland co-founder Mr. Ray to introduce yourself. Thank you.
Hi, GM. Yeah, can you? Yeah, GM. Good to see everyone here, right? And thanks for joining our 20 AMA with Binance. I'm Ray, aka Nike CEO. I'm the co-founder and also CEO of Memeland and also Nike. Yeah, what Memeland is? Memeland is a Web3 venture studio by Nike. Basically, we are trying to build products and invest products, right, with community for community. Yeah, and for Nike, we started Nike like about 15 years ago. The mission of Nike is to make the world happier, right? So we have like 200 million audience across the world every month. Yeah, so we are the biggest meme brand on the internet. Yeah, thanks for having us. This Memeland is our Web3 adventure. Yeah, thanks for joining us to be part of our adventure. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Ray, for the intro. And I'm going to briefly also translate the key points into Mandarin Chinese for our audience over here. 那我们现在来到我们现场第一位进行自我介绍的是 Ray， 也是我们今天的主角，来自 Nike CEO 以及 Memeland 的联创。那么 Memeland 呢是一个真的是现象级的项目啊！其实呢，早在15年前，团队就已经创办了 Nike 这一个项目，然后就是希望说能够建设最快乐的一个社群，所以我们今天的这场节目也是会非常非常 happy， 我可以听到月光是很兴奋的声音在进行。我们接下来呢，再次隆重的邀请我们的 Memeland Chief of Staff Mr. Char to introduce yourself. Thank you.
Hey, how's it going? Like more than introducing myself, I'd like to introduce. We have two of our MVP holders here, Dijan and Gyarados as well. I think it represents so much about our community company because we've been building Memeland in the absolute bare. We've been building it with our community, and that's why we want to show more light on them. Because Ray and I can speak all day, but we want to showcase that truly without us as well, our holders can carry us forward. So yeah, that's me.
Hello to Mr. Char. Awesome. Thank you so much. I would like to quickly introduce the key points into Mandarin Chinese to our audience as well. 那我们接下来来进行自我介绍是 Memeland Chief of Staff Mr. Char 在这一边，他讲说其实他不想要花太多时间来进行自我介绍，相反的，他刚才一直在提到的都是我们今天的两位 Memeland VIP 持有者，也就是我们的 DJ Plus 月光鸭嘴兽，刚好有个名字也是月光，好巧。然后还有我们 Memeland VIP Holder Gay Regis PM 暴鲤龙，我们后面说明提到了 Pokemon Cards Collections， 对，然后就是说，因为社区是 Memeland 最重要的资产，所以今天希望说把焦点要放在我们的 Memeland VIP Holder 上面，然后不然呢，其实本来Char 说他跟 Ray 可以两个人就在台上聊了一整天，对不对？但他们今天不会这样做，那么也希望呢，大家可以把我们的两位 Memeland VIP Holder 都关注起来，谢谢大家。Thank you so much, Char. And now we would like to bring my phone to our Memeland VIP holder, DJ Plus 月光鸭嘴兽 to introduce yourself. You could speak either in Mandarin, Chinese, or English. Thank you. 可以用中文或英文来自我介绍，谢谢。亲爱的
GM， 大家好，我是，你们能够听到吗？
非常清楚，我就听到月光两个字我就爱了。
对，就是我是深扎于Memeland的老韭菜， 就是一直跟着这个项目，就是从头跟到尾算是，然后偶尔呢会帮中文区的小伙伴做翻译。然后今天我想说的是，就是台下的中文区小伙伴们，这么好的机会，大家一定要抓住今天，对吧？这个瑞和差都在我们这个中文区的 AMA， 你们有问题一定要踊跃的举手回答，因为瑞和差一般是就是比较少能够在这个中文区的 AMA 和大家互动。
确实是这样，再次感谢提醒，对。So now I would like to quickly translate what our Memeland VIP holder DJ Plus just said about today's event, because he said, be sure to catch this opportunity, raise your hand, join the Binance Space discussion, because, well, not often that we see both Ray and Charles showing up together in front of the big crowd of Chinese and international communities, right? Actually, we have, oh my goodness, over 6,000 live audience over here listening to this Binance Space. Shout out to all of our community members. Thank you. Don't forget to raise your hand for a chance to win amazing prizes, and most importantly, speak with Mr. Ray and Mr. Cha. Thank you. Okay, now we'd like to hand our microphone to Memeland VIP holder Gary Just PM to introduce yourself. Thank you.
大家好，非常荣幸今天有这样的机会可以和大家分享一下我们在Memeland社区里面参与，包括一路走到现在的一些经历。相对于可能月光家走而言，我进入Memeland系统的时间点稍微晚一点点，可能更趋向于更类似于一个普通的 Web3 参与者对 Memeland 了解的程度。但是当然，那个自从在Memeland系统里面，就是整个 ecosystem 里面参与也将近1年半的时间了，一路走过来，整体的那个感觉对于团队而言，包括团队的成就，包括社区的建设而言，非常有感触。但是总体而言也是非常的乐观。当然，现在我们是在经历一个非常重大的一个发展阶段，就是我们 Memecoin 马上就要上市了，对吧？所以是在这个时候，也是一个非常好的一个契机点，可以希望大家能够多了解一下我们 Memeland ecosystem， 了解一下整个这个社区的理念以及今后发展的那个走向吧。干脆我自己来翻译一下好了，就也节省一下主持人的一些时间和精力。So I'm Gerardos. I've been with Memeland ecosystem for over about 1.5 years. So I think unlike DJ Plus, which has been with Memeland from the very beginning, I'm probably a little bit more similar to average Web3 holders, where I sort of heard about Memeland a bit later on through all the marketings and all the sort of like activities that the Memeland community has been involved in the whole space. The whole experience for the last 1.5 years, for me personally at least, has been very positive, witnessing various projects being brought online by the team. Very successful means very successful community building work by the Memeland team, and also by Ray in particular. So overall, I think right now we're at a very interesting junction where a key product or a key milestone in the system is about to go online, which is obviously the Memecoin. I guess that's also why everybody's here, trying to find out a bit more about essentially what we are, what Memeland is all about, what Memeland is set out to achieve. So personally, I think it's a very good junctions for anyone who is in Web3 or Web2 or in real life to get involved with the whole ecosystem. And I'm very glad to be here to be able to share some of the experience and also some of the thoughts with a broad audience.
Thank you so much, Gerardos PM, for introducing yourself in both languages. Oh, wow, that is so good. Thoughtfulness of you. Thank you. And next, we'd like to invite Purified Core Team member, Mr. Block 区块先生，我看你视频长大喽 to introduce yourself. Thank you.
Hey guys, this is Chris. So yeah, I mean, I've been in the crypto industry for the past 6 years, making DeFi video mainly in Chinese. So I try to bridge kind of the gap between West and East. And most of my time, I made videos about DeFi, NFT, and recently a lot more on SocialFi and GameFi as well. So it's really exciting, to see a website that I've been kind of growing up in college using 9gag, and it almost feels like it's where I learned my first memes is from 9gag, and then obtaining the first Memeland NFT, and then kind of see how it grow from the bull market, then the bear market, and now. So it's exciting time. Yeah.嘿，大家好，我是 Chris，所以我是经营区块先生这个频道。那过去6年，我拍了大概有1000支影片，介绍这个crypto NFT DeFi，做了很多的教学像最早期的 staking，像是这种 4chain、SNX、Aave，那时候还叫 ETHLand，然后后来呢就是花很大部分时间呢在经营这个 Curve 社区，然后呢参与这个 Curve 的这个 dashboard analytic 到整个亚洲社区。对，所以呢这边也看到很多朋友。那我今天也来到了香港那个参加这个香港的 NFT 区块链周，所以希望有机会呢也可以见到这个 Memeland 的团队，然后呢未来也可以再拍更多跟 Memeland 相关的影集哦。对，谢谢大家。
感谢 Chris 区块先生的介绍，哇，真的是我们的华语社区都认识您，然后也很期待能够在这个节目就是香港现场，对不对？可以看到更多更精彩的视频出来。Now we would like to invite our Vic Lee Talk co-founder, Mr. Vic, to introduce yourself. Thank you. Oh, I need to invite up again. Yeah, because we have a big crowd over here. We're over 7,500 people over here, so sometimes the space might be a little rocky. And Vic, if you could not be on the stage right now, don't worry, you could just turn off your app right now and then join.
Hello， 可以听到吗？
太好了，可以的，请说，谢谢。
对，我这边网络好像刚才有点问题。对，我跟区块先生一样，我也是一个华语 YouTube， 然后我也做了超过700期视频来介绍 crypto 相关的内容。然后我也算是 Memeland 的最早的一批参与者，从去年他们开始 Freemint、Potato Z 开始我就参与，然后土豆船长包括 MAP 这一系列都有在持有。然后接下来其实我也拍了很多支影片来去介绍整个的 Memeland， 所以也想在接下来就是可以跟大家
Did we lost Vic again? Can anyone still hear him? Or is it just my...
Nope.
Oh.
听不到。
OK， 听不到了，没有关系，我快速来翻译一下刚才 Vic 讲的内容，就是So hi everyone, Vic was speaking, but yeah, right now it seems like his connection has some issue, but that's okay. Let me quickly translate what he just covered. He, just like Mr. Black Chris, he is also a video YouTuber, right? And he has been that's my alarm clock at 6:15 a.m. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, so Vic has been a YouTuber and also has been published about 600 different videos, and he is going to make another video to talk about Memeland. Looking forward to it, and be sure to give Vic a follow as well. We are going to bring him up again when he coming back. Now we are going to actually thank you all for introducing yourselves, and now we would like to invite Memeland co-founder Mr. Ray again to make an important announcement. 接下来呢，麦克风要交换给我们 Memeland 共同创办人还有 Ray 先生一起来宣布一件非常非常重要的事情，所以大家要听好哦。麦克风 to Ray, thank you.
Yep. What we will do is we'll give away like 69,000 meme coin for 9 people. Right? That means like 69,000 times 9. Right? For people who ask questions, right? Who ask good questions, right? And that's why please ask some good questions, right? And then ask us about hey, what you want to know about Memeland? What do you want to know about meme coin? Or you can ask me about family, life. I don't know how to get a girlfriend, how to dump your girlfriend, right? I will do my best to answer. Thank you.
Okay, I will do my best to translate the part in Mandarin Chinese as well, especially about the girlfriend part. Oh my goodness! Shout out to Ray. This is really a meaningful Binance space. I love it. 好了，那我们接下来要来翻译一下刚才 Ray 他讲到很重要的事情，就是我们本来以为今天的奖励是大家就是一个人有6900个 meme coin 的 airdrop， 对不对？但是不是哦，我们今天只要有提出好问题的听众或是观众朋友们，只要有提出好问题，我记住一定要是优质的问题，就可以一个人独得。我数学不好，要算一下，个十百千万，对我没有讲错，69000枚。meme coin 69000颗一个人哦，然后要送出9个人，有没有？光是这个数字就很有命啊，就是很有梗，对不对？69，对，非常好。而且刚才呢，我们这个 Memeland 的 co-founder Mr. Ray 他有讲说，可以上台来问他各种关于 Memeland 的发展或这些规划，甚至如果想要问他怎么样交女朋友，或是怎么样甩掉女朋友，真的吗？各种问题都欢迎上来问，所以真的是件是非常非常欢乐的一个气氛，然后也再次鼓励所有小伙伴们举手。So while Ray was saying it, we actually have over 100 requests wanted to join the stage now. Oh my goodness! Shout out to everyone for your participation. Thank you. 再次感谢大家，我们现在其实已经有超过100位小伙伴举手，我来截个图哦。今天真是超级热闹。Okay, let's go to our very first discussion topic. Mr. Ray, could you please, and also our Memeland team over here, could you please tell us what is the vision and primary focus of Memeland's domain are? And we will also like to, translate this in Mandarin Chinese as well. 请问瑞先生还有我们在这里的 Memeland 团队，对于 Memeland 来说，你们的愿景还有发展的重心是什么呢？ Let me ask the question one more time. Can Mr. Ray and the Memeland team tell us what the vision and the primary focuses of Memeland's domain are? Thank you.
The vision of Memeland is very straightforward, right? We want to build a community company. What it means is we build products, right, for community, with community. Right? Our focus is on social fi, right? So Memeland is actually building the social fi ecosystem. Right now, we have 3 NFT collections, right? We're launching a MemeCon with Binance tomorrow. And then we will be also launching more products, right? Focusing on social fi. So that's our vision, right? We believe that social media is a key part in people's life. Right now, the Web2 social media is the whole, I would say, incentive, right? The design is kind of like broken, right? The platform gets all the benefit. Meanwhile, all the participants, they actually don't really get much, right? So with Web3, with blockchain technology, right? With NFT, with token, hopefully we can kind of like find the balance again so that creators, so that all the participants can enjoy creating content, sharing content, also connecting with each other.
Got it. I'm glad that I could type really fast, so I could type most of the information that Mr. Ray just shared with us and translate into Mandarin Chinese right away. 好，所以刚才呢，瑞先生他讲的就是说，这个 Memeland 的愿景还有发展重心呢，其实就是他们是一个 community company， 就是一个社区型的公司，就是以社区发展为重心，所以他们开发的各种产品呢，都是为了社区，然后也是My alarm clock once again. OK， 为了社区呢，也是提供给社区的，因为他们现在呢是努力在开发一个 social fi 社交，然后社交金融的一个生态。因为社交媒体其实对于我们每个人的生活都是非常非常重要。但他们也发现其實在傳統的平台，可能我們參與者不一定能夠獲得什麼樣的一些獎勵，對不對 ？There are like an incentive for participants。但是呢，Memeland 团队为了要改变这个方法，所以他们是结合社交媒体，大家在这边进行互动或是发推文然后就可以有机会得到，例如说是代币或是 NFT 这样子的奖励。然后目前 Memeland 呢也已经有推出了3个系列的 NFT 产品了。Thank you so much, Mr. Ray, and I have done my translation. Can Mr. Char also take on this question as well? Thank you.
Hey, when it comes to the overall vision, right? It's pretty straightforward as to how we think as the team. It's always been about a more problem-solving method that we've learned in 9gag for the past 15 years, and a lot of things that can be fixed through blockchain technology, right? Even when it comes to social fi, as to what Ray mentioned, it has to do far more with how do we get the right people, the right tools to even create, right? To push for a creator's economy at the end of the day. And how we start it and how we go ahead with it is by building with a community. Because if we are saying that we want to be a platform that gives creators the same stage as the platform, we want to build with the community, and it has to be pushed to that. Like, even if you see the amount of listeners on the stage, it is the meme community that is here and is supporting us constantly, and we intend to fully support them back. So the vision has always been that how do we grow together, and how do we fix problems through blockchain technology, and pivot from Web 2 to Web 3.
Thank you so much, Mr. Shah. I also put down all the information and I'd like to translate them into Mandarin Chinese as well. 所以刚才 Mr. 也就是来自我们 Memeland 非常非常重要的 Chief of Staff， 他是讲了说，主要是 Memeland 的愿景跟发展中心有3个。第一个点就是大家要一起成长 ，grow together。然后第二个点就是要 fix problems with blockchain technology， 就是要把一些传统社交媒体平台有这些问题，然后运用区块链的技术来把它复原起来。就像刚才结合瑞刚才有提到，就是说要给我们的在社交媒体平台上面的参与者也有一些赋能，对不对？有奖励的机制。然后第3个呢就很重要，是想要结合 Web 2跟 Web 3，因为其实从15年前开始，团队就创办了 9gag 这一个项目，然后就一直持续到现在。它基本上就是 creator economy 的创作者经济，然后说呢能够提供给对的人正确的工具 ，right people with right tools providing to them， 然后而且是提供一个平台，像一个舞台一样，来给社区提供舞台。所以整体人来讲呢 ，Memeland 其实就是一个 meme 社区，就是一个非常非常有梗的、非常非常欢乐的一个社区。也再次感谢 Mr. 的介绍 ，Thank you so much, Mr. for sharing the vision and the primary focuses of Memeland's human art. Thank you. And I would also like to double check with our Memeland VIP holders to see if you have any thought that you would like to add to this discussion. 我们现在也想要来询问一下我们的月光鸭嘴兽，还有我们的 Gyarados BN 2位 Memeland VIP 持有者有没有想要也对这一个话题来进行一些分享的呢？谢谢。
要不然我先说一下。
呀，
从我个人的角度而言的话，我觉得，作为一个 holder 而言的话，我就主要说3点吧。一个是，整体而言 ，Memeland 团队对整个这个 SocialFi 大环境的解读，以及对 Web3 体系之内的各种矛盾的解读，对于我个人理解而言，我觉得是非常到位的。因为就像瑞刚才说到的 ，Memeland 整个的 focus 其实是关注的焦点其实是要以内容创作者为核心的一个 ecosystem 来的。所以这个整体而言，对于我觉得现在慢慢的我们也发现，其实这个 SocialFi 这个整个这个大的风口，对于整个 Web3 而言是一个非常非常重要的下一个发展的环节。所以作为社区的参与者而言，这个也是我们就是比较长期看好 Memeland 这个体系的这个 holder 而言，我们是对这方面是比较喜闻乐见的。然后再一个就是作为 holder 而言的话，我个人比较喜欢的也是Ray 包括 Memeland 团队对整个这个未来规划的那个思路非常清楚。虽然我们没有 roadmap， 但是思路很清楚。就是3个方面嘛，一个是 NFT， 一个是 token， 然后再一个就是实际的应用。这个Ray在以往的space 啊，包括以往的一些各种的那个路演之中也是反复都提到的。就这几个东西加起来的话，配合社区的建设，整体而言是一个对于我而言和包括可能我们一些其他的 holder 而言的话，其实是一个非常完善的一个体系，就是一个非常清晰的一个思路。所以整体而言，这个基本上也就是我们为什么对Memeland 的未来非常看好的一个主要的原因。要不然我还是自己翻译一下吧。So the couple of areas that I think as holders, we are very optimistic about Memeland. I'll just mention a couple of them. One is the interpretation and also the vision Memeland team and also Ray has towards the whole creator economy, as well as all the conflicts that existing within the whole existing Web3 ecosystem. And some of them Ray has already covered just now. And that, as part of the whole broader SocialFi direction, is now, to be very clear, is now seen as very clearly a huge opportunity set within the Web3 applications. The other area is essentially we see a very clear mindset towards how the team wants to build out the future of Memeland. Not necessarily a roadmap, because Memeland doesn't really have a roadmap, but it's the mindset and the direction that the team is taking, i.e. using NFT, using the fungible token, which is a meme coin that's about to launch tomorrow. And on top of that, the applications around social files that we have yet to see, but obviously that's a very, very important part and also very exciting part as holders. We definitely want to see more of that, and hopefully sooner in the foreseeable future. Also, that's also one part that's going to power the sort of the onboarding and also the mass adoption of the whole ecosystem. So I'll stop.
Thank you so much for the answer towarding our first discussion topic, and that was our Memeland VIP holder Gary Does PN speaking. Friends, please be sure to give him a follow. I would also like to circle to our DJ and Plebdas 月光鸭嘴兽，也想要请问看您有没有对这一题有什么样的一些分享？您个人认为从一个持有者的角度来看，Memeland的愿景还有发展重心究竟是什么？谢谢。
我觉得他们都说的非常的好，我就可能稍微补充一点，就是整体下来的感受吧。就是其实你们知道，这个瑞啊，他今天就是所说的他的这个愿景，包括他想实现这些东西，其实在就是我们所有人进入 MVP 这个 launch 的第一天，他就在跟我们讲了，其实就是他的这个愿景，他的这个想法，他想达到这个目标，其实一直都没有变过。就是我就记得最开始的时候嘛，对吧？以太坊暴跌到可能1000以下，然后那个时候突然间说啊要发 MVP 了，然后呢，当时我们几个朋友还在滑雪，然后啊，因为那个澳洲是反着的嘛，所以6月多的时候，其实我们那边是冬天，然后我们在滑雪，然后信号不好，然后晚上还要去这个找一个信号好的地方，对吧？去把这个钱给打过去。然后呢，当时的时候我还记得特别清楚，就是一共 MVP 说要发300张，我记得是，但是因为当时太熊了嘛，只有160多个人，可能就是真正说打钱了。然后呢，最早这160多个人，进入到这个 MVP launch 里边的时候，然后大家其实我相信那个时候很多人可能也是抱着一种说 flip 也好，说或者说赚一个这个短期的快钱的态度也好，但是那个时候就是从第一天起，瑞就是在跟我们说的东西，就是跟我们讲说他想如何实现他的这个愿景。就我记得很清楚，他说他想带给 Web3 就是有3道大菜。第一道呢是就是发 NFT 嘛，对吧？这个是为了建设社区。然后呢，第二个呢发币是为了可能就是reach 就是触及到更多的用户。然后第3个呢，就是建一个这个打造一个就是人人都可以使用的这个 Web3 SocialFi 的产品，然后最终达到这个 massive adoption。就是现在今天就是在这个这么特别的时刻，明天就要发币的时候，我就其实感觉就是回想起可能1年半左右前他说那些话，哎呀，我就觉得是不是就是这个时刻，我觉得真的是属于就是 Memeland 的团队，属于这个。属于瑞，就是他能实现说他当初画的这些饼，而且呢，我们作为这些 holders 呢，我们很开心。为什么呢？因为这个饼我们吃了，这个愿景我们认了，所以说就是很开心吧。然后同时呢，我觉得大家就是如果你们有看，比如说那个 Binance 他们为什么上 Meme Coin 的原因，我其中看到一个词儿，就是 a promising future。这个就是可能翻译过来就是说，就是可能大家现在，因为他们肯定会跟就是团队有很多的接触嘛，对吧？可能这个发币之后，产品上线之后，可能也许大家真的能够看到一个产品，一个就是大家可以非常期待的，非常这个可以看到的未来，也许可能真的要来了。所以就是作为 holder 来讲的话，就赚钱的同时也非常的开心。然后这个感谢月光姐帮我翻译一下，我有点小紧张，我就不说英文了，谢谢。
没有问题，谢谢我们的月光鸭嘴兽，对我们都是有叫月光，所以肯定要互相帮助，对不对 ？Okay, so well, let me translate what our Digital Pleptus just shared about. Well, from a Memeland VIP holder's viewpoint, to look at what is the vision and primary focus of Memeland's project, and well, he said that. He believed the vision and focus was actually started from day one, right? And Ray never changed his goal, even when the Ethereum prices was like downward, right? Very, very low. But at the time when Ray decided to launch MVP, and our digital plus, remember the weather was pretty bad. However, he managed to find a good place with Wi-Fi connections and send his money and then get the MVP MT and then enter the MVP launch. At the time, probably was just over, about 100 people did that. And perhaps some of them just want to flip the NFT, right? However, DJ Plata said that he remembered very clearly from day one. Ray said the three main dishes, main cuisines that he wanted to present to the world. The first was NFT, because that's to build a community. And the second, meme coins, that would be able to make this project to reach out to more users. And the thirdly, social light tool, so that they could produce massive adoption, right? And look at it right now, after 1.5 years right now, right? Because, well, we could see that everything that Ray had promised, I said, really come true, and he made it. All the holders are very happy, and because they achieved this goal together and never change it. So there has been so many reasons that people say why Binance lists the meme coin. And one of the best reasons is a promising future that Vision let us remember dear to heart. A promising future. This is a product that we could have strong hope for the future. Thank you, Ray, to make it happen. You are a star. Thank you. Okay, now we are going to bring us to our question number 2, and we need to go faster because I know that both Ray and Mr. Cha has very busy schedule. So the second question is, why did Ray and the Memeland team name the token meme coin? 请问 Mr. Ray 和 Memeland 团队为什么代币命名为冥币 meme coin？ 谢谢。
The answer is very simple, right? For NIGAT, it's all about meme. That's why we name our Web3 company called Memeland, right? And our token should be called meme, right? Meme coin. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense to call it land, right? That's why it's called meme. It's like paying tribute, right, to our origin, paying tribute to where we find our so-called success. Yeah.
Perfect. This is a very quick answer that I could translate quickly as well. 那我们接下来要回答刚才 Mr. Ray 有提到说，为什么 Memeland 团队跟 Ray 他自己会把代币命名为 meme coin， 也就是迷因币呢？因为其实很简单 ，Nugget 他们就是在 Web2 创办的公司，其实在 Web3 叫做 Memeland。那既然就叫 Memeland 的话，他们发的币肯定要叫做 Memeland， 这样子才可以有代表 Memeland 这个意思嘛。所以那同时呢，也是要致敬所有的社区的小伙伴们，谢谢在Memeland Web3 一起建设的大家。哇，我们现在已经超过了1万人了耶！我的天啊 ！Yeah, Ray, while you were saying this, we actually have over 10,000 live audience joining us right now. This Binance space is meaningful and meaningful. Thank you so much, everyone, for participating, and don't forget to share this event link to more community so more people could join us and listen to the amazing, meaningful AMAs today. And next, let's go to question number 3. 请问 Ray 和 Memeland 团队 Meme 会如同名字一样是一个纯粹的冥币，还是会积极的创造赋能跟用途呢？ So this is a tough question. Could Ray and the Memeland team tell us whether meme, just like its name, will purely be a meme coin, or if it will actively create empowerment and utilities for the community, for the holders? Thank you.
Yeah, this is a very tough question, right? Because if I say anything wrong, I may get arrested, right? Yeah. I think jokes aside, what we envision, right, the whole design is we want to launch a token, right, which doesn't have any promise itself, right? On one hand, it's because okay, we're sharing memes, right? The product is called the ecosystem is called Memeland, right? Of course, the token should be a meme coin, and then when we launch a meme coin, of course, it should be like a meme coin, right? That's why we tell people that there's no roadmap, no promises, no intrinsic value, right? Yeah, I think that part on one hand is because of the marketing, on the other hand is for legal reason, right? But just like Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin itself doesn't have any, I would say, roadmap and value. But when you have a community, everyone can build utility for it, right? Right now, there is an ordinal community, right? And people use Bitcoin as a digital gold, right? I think that the role for us as a team behind the token is mainly to make sure that the distribution is fair on one hand and is healthy on the other hand, and also to try to set an example, right? We will organize our community, we'll organize our company, right, to try to build utility for it, but the token itself doesn't have value, right? But there will be people, right, in our community building for utility, building apps, building application, right, building partnership, right, building collaboration for meme coin, using meme coin. Yeah, that's what we want to do.
That is just a perfect answer. Oh my goodness. Although it was a tough question, but thank you so much, Ray. You nailed it. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to translate the key points into Mandarin Chinese, and I believe I also type a lot of important information over here. 好了，那刚才呢，来自我们的 Memeland 共同创办人以及 Nugget CEO Ray 他回答了这个比较艰难的问题啊，因为我们刚才的问题就是，请问 Ray 还有 Memeland 团队 ，Meme 这个代币会如同它的名字一样是一个纯粹的民币，还是会积极的来创造赋能跟用途呢？ Ray 他也很仔细的在回答，因为他有讲说，如果万一他讲错了，他就可能就会被抓起来，对不对？然后要合法合规，然后一方面呢，还有现在市场其实不是这么好，所以他们一开始其实就有跟大家讲说，这是一个 token without any promise。Without any roadmaps， 对不对？没有任何的承诺，也没有任何的路线。可是他也做了一个很好的比喻哦，例如什么呢？比特币我们有看过它有什么一步一步的什么路线图出来吗？没有，对不对？然后好像之前中本聪也没有跟大家承诺过什么，它就消失了，对不对？但是为什么比特币现在还是这么有价值，而且最近还是蹭蹭往上涨？那就是因为社区啊，这就是 Memeland 这个项目他们核心对吧？核心就是社区，他们要创造一个项目是 for the community to the community， 对，所以这个 meme coin 它也是给社区来使用，所以社区可以五花八门的各种想法给它来进行各种赋能。然后 Memeland 团队呢，他们要注意的就是他们在发行这个币的时候 ，distribute 它的时候，在发行币的时候是要公平 fair， 对不对？也要 healthy， 也要很健康的一个机制。这样子的话呢，就可以保证呢，它是在一个公平健康的前提，然后让社区去发挥要怎么来使用它，社区可以给它赋能。然而，这个币本身它其实是没有任何价值的，全部都是依靠着社区而来。所以我觉得这真是一个完全贴切了 Memeland 核心的一个币啊。对，再次感谢 Ray 的回答，是一个非常非常难回答问题，但是我觉得给 Ray 真的这边有没有100分的这个表情，对，来点个100分，太赞了。And next, I would also like to present the same question to Mr. Char, the chief of Memeland.
Hey, hi. Can you hear me? Because
Yeah.
I think the space is about to crash.
Oh,
because it's got too many listeners.
yeah.
No, jokes apart. If you can hear me, just let me know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Totally. Thank you.
Okay, awesome. So when it comes to the token, right? We do believe, and it's cliched, but we do believe in under promising and over delivering, because there is a distinct difference between people who buy, let's say, Doge or Shiba versus people who buy utility tokens like Polygon or Arbitrum, right? The communities are fairly different. The vibes are fairly different. That's why we don't want to set up an agenda and let it grow naturally, right? Like, how do we get the overall ecosystem? Like, that's why we keep on saying meme is for everyone. It's not just for the meme coin community. It's not just for the community that wants utility. It is for everyone, so that people can grow it. Like how Ray said very well is how do you grow with Bitcoin? So this is how we see it, and this is like pretty much how we will always answer it.
That is perfect. Thank you so much, Mr. Cha. 然后 Mr. Cha 也是 Memeland 的 Chief of Staff， 也就是说他管理这个团队的所有成员呢。他刚才针对了 Memeland 这一个到底会是冥币还是会继续创造赋能跟用途的回答呢，也是讲得非常好。他说一般来讲他们是不希望给社区带来太多的饼，对吧？太多虚无缥缈的一些画饼，然后其实没有做到的。他们其实希望的是呢，不要做那么多的承诺，但是他们是努力的在建设。努力在建设什么呢？在建设社区。尤其刚才有举例到啊，其实市面上现在这么多大家知名的知道一些币，比方说狗狗币啊，对不对？或者是柴犬币或者叫史币，对不对？他们跟比方说像是Polygon， 对不对？不同的这些币，对不对？或者是以太啊这些币，他们其实是不一样的。有的是民营币，有的是它本身就有可以有在不同的地方来进行使用，对吧？除了说能交易之外，还可以在比方说购买 MT 啊之类的。然后，所以 Memeland 团队他们其实想要打造一个特别的代币，他们是不是只有为了这种 meme coin 社区来发行的，就不是为了炒作民营币的社区来发行的，而是说他们希望 build it for everyone， 希望说为所有人，为所有在 Web3 的小伙伴们，或是甚至在 Web2 对也希望连接 Web2 跟 Web3。为所有的人一起打造的一个币，然后希望呢社区可以用自己的模式去发挥各种不同的创意，然后去来建设它，然后去来给它进行各种赋能，来进行它各种使用的一些办法，来给它带来更多的一些价值。再次感谢 Mr. Chow 的回答 ，Thank you so much, everyone. And before we are going to go to a very exciting AMA section open stage to our live audience for over 10,000 friends. Oh my goodness. Before that, we would like to sincerely invite Chris, aka Mr. Block. Would you like to also ask about the tokenomics or any question about the meme point before our
all right.
Thank you.
Hey guys. Well, I mean, I've been waiting for the secret code. But yeah, from when we see a lot of the newer token design, right? We're starting to see a lot of projects to utilize design similar to Curve's VE model. So my first question to Ray and the Memeland team is whether or not you guys will want to be, not only just the social fan aspect right now, where we see a lot of people connect, their Twitter account to Memeland, grabbing the token, grabbing the farm points. Would there be aspect in DeFi for Memeland where it's more integrated into, let's say, the lending market, the DeFi market in terms of stuff like Curve, where creating a liquidity on Curve, then adding that onto Convex. So liquidity provider will be able to, let's say, earn CRV or CVX and so on. Is there any plan for that?
I think for us, what we are doing is we build product, right, for the masses, right? I think SocialFi reaches the masses, right? That's why it's always our focus, right? And it's also our circle of competence because we've been building social product for 15 years, right? But at the same time, we also understand that in blockchain, DeFi is a key element, right? That's why part of our product roadmap is a product called Stickland, right? Because for us, we believe that most of the DeFi protocol out there, I think they're great, but most of them, they're super complicated for normies, right? For new joiners. For us, we are more trying to become like I would say, to welcome more newcomer, because that's what we are good at, right? So for Stickland, what we try to do is, okay, can we build something that is related to like proof of stake, related to staking, right? Which is like the cornerstone of the, I would say, the POS ecosystem, POS tokenomics design, right? And how can we combine like NFT and also tokens, right? And also staking together to make it fun, to make it interesting. Even internally, we call it something like social staking, right? How can we do it, right? I think something like that, that's our direction. I think Charles will have more sharing about the DeFi stuff, right? Because he's more degen than I do, right? But I believe that there are so many things that we can do, right? But the question is, what are the things that we should not do, right? Because I mean, you don't need to do everything, right, to be successful, right? You just have to do one thing, two things really, really well. Then you can already be a big empire. Yep. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you for the answer. Yeah, and I totally agree. I think, you know, SocialFi, in many ways, it's kind of the entry drug, if you may call it, a way for people to learn about crypto, for them to, you know, start their own wallet, get connected, and kind of join the CT crypto Twitter. And, you know, on my end, we'll love to see Memeland and more project like this in this scale to get into DeFi in more in depth, such as, like I said, you know, being able to, let's say, utilize meme token as a collateral to borrow something, right? And then build an depth liquidity chain, so that in many ways it allows users that don't want to dox themselves and don't want to use centralized exchange to be able to also enjoy the main token in a decentralized manner. And this also allows, you know, big holder, let's say if they're holding millions of dollars of meme token, instead of having to sell to hedge, they can choose to utilize it not only just for staking, but also able to kind of get it into the DeFi ecosystem and the DeFi flywheels and earn an interest on top of that along the way. And yeah, thank you, Ray, for the answer. That's all.
That is brilliant. Thank you so much for the question and answers. And now it's a very exciting moment. But before we invite anyone up to the stage, we want a friendly reminder of our audience: 1 question per person, and be polite. Okay, even though you could be silly to ask some very interesting questions, but please also be polite, and also make your question short. Make it 30 seconds short. Thank you so much. And now we would like to pull friends up. How about let's see, can we do 4 at a time? We will see if we could invite our participants over here. Oh my, oh my, oh my. There are too many. There are over 100. I don't know how to pick. Just select some random friends over here. And if you are already up to the stage, you could check your mic, because I'm too busy to check my screen.
Hello, thanks to having me. Can you hear
Hi,
me?
DJ Hannah. What question?
Should I? Can I ask in Chinese?
Of course, you can speak in Mandarin Chinese. Yes.
我快速问一下我想了解，就是我知道我们这个 token 是没有，我们官方不能说有任何的承诺。那我觉得这个币就是用大家的认定你这个币有价值，那它就是会有价值。那我想问的是，可能之后你们会不会跟实体的一些不管是商家或品牌去合作，那变成说我可以用这个 Mint Coin 去跟他们可能进行消费，或是去兑换一个服务之类的。那这个是一个部分。那第二个部分是我觉得是不是以后可以在9G 的这个网站上，因为我也是经常在看迷因，对，可能我们以后可以在上面去直接用 Mint Coin 去奖励一些比较有趣的创作，可能真的很好笑，或者是真的是打到大家的什么笑点之类的。对，这是我的问题，谢谢。
Hey, that's actually 2 very good questions. So the first was whether or not the Memeland team plan to collaborate with any Web2 physical stores, so like people could spend their meme coins there to give it more utilities. And the second question is whether or not people could spend meme coins on the 9gag website to, like give tips to tip their favorite memes over there. Thank you. Question to Nigag and Mr. Char. Thank you.
谢谢你的问题啊，因为我们的社区想我用普通话说一说，看看我的港普有多么烂，所以我就用这个普通话来回答这个问题第一个问题的答案是会的但是最重要的就是你可以看见，就是我们没有答应有什么的赋能，但是我们社区就已经有很多意见，已经有很多 idea， 这就是社区社群的威力，这个就是我们想要做到的效果。谢谢。Let me answer it in English, right? I think basically, right, this is a good example of, even though we don't say that, oh, there's any utility, right? But our community, they can think about, they can suggest a lot of utility, a lot of good ideas, right? And some of them, if they have good connection, they may even make it happen by themselves, right? So I think this shows the power of community. This is exactly what we want to do. So please voice out and then what you want us to do, what you want the community to do. I think that's exactly what we want MemeCoin to go, what Memeland to go. Thank you.
Thank you so much for answering the question. I see Mr. Char also raised your hand. Mr. Char, would you also like to try your
Yeah, I just like to add on to what Ray said. When it comes to stuff like that, like brands and partnerships, we want to be on brand, right? We're a meme company, so we want to collaborate with on brand partnerships like we've been doing, and that's where even the power of 9gag and its past 15 years of credibility comes in, where we have been advertisement partners, promotion partners for all the biggest brands in the world, and that's when how Ray said, if you want something done, you let us know, so that's about it.
Perfect. Thank you so much for the answer. And now we would like to go to our next audience over here. According to the order, we have Bong. Hello, Bong. Would you like to ask any question? Hello.
Hello，感谢月光。那个，真的蛮巧合的，那个比比问的问题跟我完全一模一样，然后我就顺着那个比比的问题，那个继续往下问吧。其实那个像那个Memeland 的那个3道菜嘛，最后一道菜那个是 SocialFi 的一个产品。然后刚刚那个比比问的时候是提到那个是否在9J 上面那个有产品，然后我想问的是，那个它这个产品是不是会另外做一个专门的一个 Web3 的产品？然后另外的话就是元宇宙这块的话，其实在那个 Web3 的社交里面是蛮重要的一块的。然后我想就是问一下那个 Memeland 后续有没有一个元宇宙的一个计划，让那个NFT 包括 Memecoin 有更多的一个应用场景，这是我的问题。
谢谢 Bong 的提问。那我想请问一下，您说的第一个问题是讲说，9gag 是不是之后还会有另外的产品，是吗？
对 ，9gag 是那个他们 Web2 的那个产品嘛，就是有没有 Web3 做另外的 SocialFi 产品？
好的。Okay, so the first question is, will you launch another SocialFi product in Web3? And the second part is that, 不好意思，我翻一翻我就忘记了。第二个问题，麻烦再。
第二个是那个就是元宇宙是那个 Web3 的那个比较重要的社交的一个板块嘛，就后续有没有那个元宇宙的一个计划？
好，谢谢。And the second question is, will the Memeland team plan to build any metaverse in the Web3? Thank you.
Yeah, I think the answer is very straightforward, right? What we want to do, we will have separate social products. And the first one we will launch is probably GMGM. I think we've been building it for quite some time, and we have some ideas that we want to test it out with our community. Right, we will launch it. Yeah, and then for metaverse, I think it depends on how we define metaverse. Right? I think if you talk about land, virtual land and stuff like that, right? Maybe, right? But to be honest, right, I think it's more about whether this is like the right product for the right market, for the right audience right now, right? So I think that's something that it's always in part of our plan. But when we will launch it, right? I think that's the part that we have to, I would say, design and then announce it to our community later. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ray, for the answer. Now I would like to quickly translate into Mandarin Chinese. 所以刚才有提到说，是的，还会再有其他的社交产品在出现。那同时呢，也是像之前其实大概社区里都有注意到的，比方说他们有一个 GM 嘛，那现在还是在想说要用什么方式来推出。然后元宇宙的话也可能会有呢，因为他们是一直想要说有一个正确的产品，对的时间，对不对？对的市场环境来推出，然后给合适的人来使用，所以都会还是在等待良好的时机。但总之呢，这个 Memeland 这个团队这个项目呢也是非常非常长久的，所以我们可以持续的来关注他们有更多的最新消息哦。希望这样子回答到蹦的问题，谢谢。然后再来，接下来按照顺序应该是贾斯汀对吗 ？Hello， 贾斯汀，请问你有没有什么问题想要提问的吗？谢谢。
Hello， 刚刚听到两位谈到说之后想吸引更多 Web2 用户进入 Web3 的 Web3 Space 吧，但现在 Web3 的基础设施对整个 Web2 市场来说并不是那么好嘛？那想问 Memeland 有没有考虑再投资一些基础设施啊，或者根据自己非常大规模的社群做一个新推出一些比较便捷的基础设施来引导 Web2 用户入驻 Web3 吧？
OK， 好的，那因为时间的缘故，所以我们必须要赶快做一个结束了。然后我们可不可以干脆就请上来的小伙伴们也把问题问完，那我们之后我们再透过这个文字的方式，然后再来请Memeland的嘉宾们来回答问题，这样就不会耽误嘉宾的行程。然后也麻烦 PCP 用大概20秒钟讲一下您的问题，谢谢。
哎，好，就我想请问一下，因为我知道 Memeland 它的社区很庞大，我就想问一下，Memeland 他们对于做社区，他们有什么好的建议，以及他们为什么有这样的凝聚力，就这样一个问题。好，谢谢。
再次感谢 PCP 的提问 and we would also like to shout out to all of our guest speakers and friends who come up to the stage to ask questions, and shout out to Ray, 9DX CEO, Mr. Char, Mr. Block, we have Dijon Platas, and we have Gary does PM, we also have Vic. Oh my goodness, shout out to everyone. I see Ray is raising his hand. I come to you. Thank you.
Yeah, we are sorry that we really have to go because we're actually having a boat trip with a holder in Hong Kong during the Hong Kong FinTech Week. Right, so we really have to go right now. But before I go, I want to get a quick answer to the questions that you asked. Right, I think for building community, right, it's all about whether you just being part of the community. Right, you don't think that you are like the I don't know the boss, right? Because you just started the community, it doesn't mean that you can manage or lead the community, right? So I think for us, I wouldn't say that the trick, right? But our way is more about we always listen, right? But we don't always follow, right? Because we believe that the community, we all have like different people, right? That's why not all of them are looking at the same vision or same mission that we have, right? That's why we always listen, but we don't always follow, right? But we always put our community's interests at heart and put them at the highest, right? That's why the secret code, yeah, I think for Memeland, our farmers, right, we know it is the secret code is community company. I repeat, the secret code is community company. Yeah, there you can put a space in between. So it's community space company. That's the secret code for your meme points farming. Yeah. Thank you, Moonlight. Thank you for all the MVP holders, right? And thank you for all the listeners joining us. Really happy, really excited, right? To launch a meme coin on Binance tomorrow 4 p.m. Hong Kong time. Let's hope that we have an eventful, smooth launch. And but I just want to mention that this is not the end. This is not even the beginning of the end. Maybe this is the end of the beginning. That's what Winston Churchill said, right? And to us, this is like turning a new page of the Memeland journey. Right? We hope that more people understand what Memeland is, understand what MemeCoin is, so that we can co-build Web3 SocialFi together. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ray, for spending time with us. And we know you'll have very busy schedule. So we are going to play some very light, upbeat music, and then we are going to close today's space. Once again, please give Ray, Mr. Char, our guest speakers, Mr. Block, Big, Gerdas PM, Dijon Platas, and of course our Binance, The Edge, 彼岸中文. Please give Leno a follow. Shout out to everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. This is a super duper meaningful and meaningful event. We are so happy to have you all here. And don't forget, tomorrow, Ming is going to be listed on Binance. Listen, Moonlight, I'm done speaking. We're looking forward to seeing you again at Memeland. Thank you.